Hey, 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 baby. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for helping me out with this DVD.
Let me get this stuff going here. We're going to have a great live day, boys. We'll wait for some people to start flooding in. Flooding in. Okay, beautiful. Actually, let me pull up some tunes here. Get us started. Ashton, how goes it? Hoji, how you doing, Hoj? Back. How you doing, boys? Huh? How's it going, Dark Star? I'm down, Hoj. How many rounds did it go? Lewis. I appreciate that, Justin Brown. Prezi, how you doing? That MILF next door you got, it's dangerous, brother. Dangerous. Okay, we'll calm it down for a little bit. How's it going, everyone? Wait for some more people to start flooding in. We'll talk about some shit we got going on. Fight announcements. Anderson Silva's son dropping Ben the Bane Davis like a sack of potatoes. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, easy money, Hoj. There we go. It'll be easy. Brandon, thank you, brother. I just had a fresh shower. I got a refreshment. The bod is feeling phenomenal. I've been training hard this week, and it feels fucking great. Flipping great. Sorry, God. I appreciate that, Menhem. Let's loosen up this Sunday before we get into all our topics. Lewis, I don't know if she's pregnant. She might be pregnant. She might not be pregnant. Just had a breakfast burrito. I'll tell you that much. Had some grapes and a drink. Went to the coffee shop this morning. Got more things prepared. They're going to start jiu-jitsu classes there next week. We leave to Texas in about 3 hours. Texas, Sunday. Well, we get there tonight. Until Wednesday night. We got some special things planned. Yeah, Paddy, Tony. What do you guys think of that? We can talk about that a little bit. The Paddy Tony fight. What, like Tony's so fucking crazy, but you never know where anyone's head's at after 6 losses in a row. 6 losses where maybe after the 3rd loss, the 4th loss, you've kind of fooled yourself. Like, okay, I'm ready for this one. But then you got 6 losses in a row, bro. That's going to start doing something to your fucking mind. We got Gaethje, KO. See, I think that Gaethje fight changed him. I think that Gaethje fight fucked his brain up. I think it really did. The thing is, too, you prepare for a fight, and you think you're so ready. You're 100% ready. Everything went right. You worked as hard as you could possibly work, and then you lose. And then you lose again. And then you do that again, then you lose. And then you're on 4 fight. Then now 6 fight losing streak. What is that doing to your brain and your confidence? I think Gaethje cracking him and making him wobble like that fucked him up. Does Tony have any tricks that Paddy hasn't seen? I just don't know. Paddy's going to be more durable. He's going to be a little bit more younger. He's going to be probably a little bit more confident. I would love to see Tony pull it off. It's definitely possible. Definitely possible, especially if Paddy's can't figure him out. He's a little too funky on the feet. They get into a scramble. They get on the ground. And fucking Tony locks something up. Possibly Mike Jitsu. Possibly, brother. We'll see. So that's another interesting one. What else do we get Dana announcing? We got the Yuri versus Pereira. That's a big fight. I mean that's a sweet fight. People think that Prochazka is gonna smoke Pereira. Yuri's been dropped multiple times with his style. I'm like, they obviously know if Pereira's got a left hook, his hands are up tight. But you make some crazy mistake with Pereira, he's gonna knock you out. He's so sharp. Yuri's just so crazy, dropping his hands, doing crazy shit. Let's see what else here. Francis Ngannou reveals how the UFC cost him $1.2 million in sponsorship deals on Rogan. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, when my Abe Burns, we got a donation here before we talk about that. Let's see here. $10 from Abe Burns. I appreciate that big time, Abe Burns. Got the first stripe this last week and got a lot of praises to you, coach. Keeping a young buck inspired to stay with the gym, with the newsletters and everything. Good shit, Abe Burns. Tell you what, nothing feels, after training some hard jiu-jitsu, nothing feels better. You could go out, you can get fucked up, you can go to the party, maybe even fuck a chick, whatever. But after training, when you're actually improving yourself, improving your mind, it's the best feeling. Just training hard. Good shit, A. Burns. I'm going to beat on this drum for you. Chromium. Thank you, Tim. Grateful for everything you guys do. See you tomorrow night at Nogi, champ. Chromium. I'll be in Texas Sunday to Wednesday, but I'll be back Thursday, so I'll see you then, brother. This one's for you. Thank you very much, brother. But no, when the Reebok deal came into play, boys, a lot of fighters. I mean, okay, if you can go to a sponsor, a company who's trying to get their name out there, and you say, hey, you can be on the back of my shorts, you can be on my banner, you can do this stuff, and millions of people, whatever, are going to see it. They could give you $50K. Some bigger fights, maybe $100K to be on your shorts and your banner, maybe even more for the big stars. And Reebok pays you $2,500 or whatever. Venom pays you $2,500 a fight now. So it's like that sponsorship stuff did kind of screw the fighters a little bit, I must say, which sucks. But Minahem, are you going to compete at all this year? I hope. I'm building shit right now. I'm doing so much shit right now, but I do want to compete. So we'll see. Marmar, I don't think I'm going to smoke yet. I'm going to stay sharp here. I was going to make a coffee round 2, but we ran out of milk. But we got these new cold brews we're testing out. This pressed coffee cold brews we're testing out because we're going to be serving them at the new coffee shop. And boy, I tell you what, they're good. Really good. I am native. I'm 30%. Got my tribal membership to prove it. Trevster, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. The boys wanted me to go out last night. They tried to make me feel like a pussy for not going out. But I worked out twice yesterday. I mean, I was sore. I worked out Friday. I was sore from Friday. I worked on the coffee shop and the place all day. I'm like, I want to chill. I'd rather chill than go out and poison myself and sleep like shit and then have to fly to Texas. So I feel phenomenal today. I did not, as soon as I woke up this morning, I did not regret my decisions one bit. One bit. What's the most expensive coffee cup? I mean, you buy coffee sometimes for like $10, $9, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I didn't listen to that Francis Rogan pod. Was it pretty good? Anyone listen to it? Francis Ngannou claims Tyson Fury might cheat for his boxing fight. I mean, you never know. Them gypsies are crazy. You never know. Todd, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the show. Your show is better than being in the Kingdom Hall on a Sunday. Been there, bro. I appreciate that, Todd. I really do. Tim, any tips on clean bulking? Trying to gain about 20 pounds 5 weeks in and only up 3 pounds. Struggling eating 3K calories a day. I mean, any guys that I have that are really skinny, I try to have them add 2 shakes a day. You can eat your normal stuff, but then add 2 shakes a day, fat shakes with maybe some peanut butter, a banana, some yogurt, some milk, some protein, and just pack that thing and just slurp it down. Uncle Terry, what up? Hope you feeling leisurely. Thank you, Uncle Terry. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Grizz. What else we got news here? What'd you guys think of Bryce Mitchell's holding the Bible up? I thought it was pretty sweet. I really did. That shit was entertaining. I didn't really get a good glance at the fight because we went to play pickleball last night. It was my first time playing pickleball. And I thought I'd run Schmitty over. And it was Sean and I versus Schmitty and Sono the first game. Well, every time we played doubles, I won. But singles, smoked Sono. Schmitty beat me. He's good. Schmitty's good. He can place that ball where it needs to be. He switches his hands when you hit it to his left, he'll switch to his left hand. You hit it to his right, he'll switch to his right hand. He's good at that. Bryce Mitchell goes to war with gravity, evolution, and a lie from Satan. Bryce Mitchell is out there a little bit. He's just out there a little bit. Bryce Mitchell is one of those guys that if there was some pure 100% evidence that stuff wasn't real, if there was pure 100%, he wouldn't listen. He'd say, nope. There's a brain block in there. And my mom, I said, Mom, people are brainwashed. And she says, what's wrong with having a clean brain, huh? I didn't even watch Karate Hottie. She is a hottie, though. She really is. I didn't even watch it, though. Bryce Mitchell declares himself the biggest draw in the UFC featherweight division. They're sitting on gold. Does Bryce Mitchell have a fat following? I know it doesn't always transfer over, but what is his following looking like here? Does he have a milli on the Insta? 418. I mean, yeah, whatever. Chris Lieben returns cage side for UFC 79. That's good. About time they start having fighters watch the shit. They know what's going on here. I'm going to turn on some more relaxing music while we go over this. This is funk. We're going to do a little jazz. Acoustic. We'll do acoustic. Sunday acoustic. Calm down, calm our minds on this Sunday. Brandon, I haven't heard him talk about pesticides in the food. I definitely should. Zach Purple, I'm gonna be gaming when I'm back from Texas. For sure. For sure. Oh yeah, Luque versus... That's a fight, dude. That's a fucking good fight right there. Vicente Luque versus Ian Gary. Wait. Don't they train together? So, where does Vicente Luque train? I thought he trained at that Kill Cliff place. Maybe it says on his gram here. Yeah, I'm curious to where he trains. He does train at Kill Cliff, so they've gotten some sparring in. See, that sucks, because you go into these gyms, you create relationships with the training partners, the coaches. The coaches get to watch you. The training partners get to watch you. They get to watch you spar. They get to really find out your weaknesses. And then you spar the guy, and then the UFC comes at you with that offer. And if you start turning it down, the UFC is going to get pissed off if you start turning those matches down. We like that soothing tune? I'll turn that back on for us here. Charles Jourdain, because I'm not like George St. Pierre. Canada don't give a shit about me. It's probably true. George is the dude. He doesn't cuss. He keeps everything low key. I mean, 1 or 2 tattoos. Yeah. When it comes to the government, all that kind of shit, they're always gonna support the more straight edge folks. Dan Hooker shares arm x-ray. Let's see what else we got here and that's popping. Donald Trump, he'll be front row for UFC 296, Colby versus Leon. I don't know why the fuck I can't find those announcements. Here we go. That's sweet though. UFC 296 got turned up. It's gonna be sweet. God. That's making me sign in. What else here? What else? Cheeto Vera warns Bradley Martin, I'd kill you. I'd take your eyes out of your face. Cheeto fucking runs his lips a lot more. Like, I mean, maybe he would. That's the thing about Brad, you guys. Brad would be dangerous, but the thing is, when you get in a street fight, your emotions start running, your muscles start flexing, you're really tense the whole time, especially if you've not been in a lot of fights. A professional fighter, the thing is, they're gonna stay calm. You're gonna stay calm. So Bradley's gonna have an opportunity. He's gonna have an opportunity to slam you when he's fresh. The first minute and a half, he's gonna be very dangerous. Very dangerous. So if you're a good fighter and you're a tactical fighter, you know you might have to weather a storm with this big guy. But if he slams you and it doesn't knock you out, now on the ground, a professional fighter is going to have nowhere to go. He's going to know where he's going in every single position, where Bradley Martin's just going to be guessing. And when you're just guessing, you gas out bad. And if you've never been in a fight, you don't understand that till you've been in a fight. And you'll realize when you go into a fight, about a minute and a half in, you'll be like, holy fuck, I was so tense. My nerves, my heart rate spiked to 200. And I'm gassed compared to a fighter who's like, okay, I'm in a street fight now. That's all right. I'm going to make some smart decisions. When we get in a scramble here, I'm going to make the smart decisions. I mean, there's still ways Bradley can spike you on your fucking head because he's so strong. But if if it doesn't happen, if Brad, something like even me, if he doesn't put me away early, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad because I'm going to be there, and I know how to be efficient with my energy when it comes to fighting. Cheeto, it's like, Cheeto, you're not some hard-nosed. I think Cheeto came to spar the lab one time. This had to have been 7, 8 years ago. And I was like, I'm 95% sure I sparred him. And I'm like, this kid is a little scared kid from whatever country he's from. I'm like, everyone's probably whooping his ass. It's just... how do you feel about Sean's next match? I think hopefully it's Cheeto, but I mean, it's still going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a tough fight because he has gotten a lot better. I mean, we'll see. We've talked about it before. That's the thing. You think he's going to rampage slam you, but you put a triangle on it, you hook under his leg. People think they can slam out of every triangle. Yes, Rampage picked people up and slammed them, but okay, if Ricardo Arona would have hooked under at Rampage's leg really tight, you can't lift the person because then you're trying to lift your own body weight and it's just not real. Plus, if someone lifts you that fucking high, you have to be smart enough to know when to let go. You have to. If someone even if it's a buggy choke or whatever, and someone in a fight gets you off the mat, you got to let go and land on your feet and reset and do something else. If you stick with that, yeah, you're going to get slammed on your fucking dome piece. I didn't see this. Cheeto explains why it's easy to defeat Yasada. Let's hear.
Like pussies that cheat to win tournaments and you use enhancers, drugs. That's how I feel when I eat the way like
Wait,
this.
what was that word? What's a cheat?
No, when people like pussies. When
Oh,
people
okay.
Oh, when
cheat,
pussies cheat.
they do drugs to be
Take
faster.
steroids and shit.
etc.,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm talking to competition. If you wanna be a fucking
right.
big guy, be a big guy, cool. But fighting is specific.
Yeah.
It's too fucked up. And you put.
Oh,
You don't
fuck.
think all those guys are taking that shit?
I
though?
think there's a lot of people taking it. Because it's so easy to beat USADA.
Yeah.
You need like
Timing.
you need like 20 grand. Call a good doctor. Boom.
Oh, you could just pay them?
Yeah, if no. A good doctor will give you good products. He will tell you how to clean yourself.
Oh, okay.
USADA
Yeah.
only comes 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. I would love if USADA knock at your door at 4 a.m., 10 p.m., 3 p.m.
Completely random.
randomly because
Yeah.
they have this window. So I can go to the fucking mountains in Ecuador and tell them I'm hunting and I'll be doing EPO and shit. By the time I come back, there's nothing on me.
Yeah.
But
Damn. I just
mean,
feel like that's such a that's
Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Stipe Miocic still working as a fighter while training for the John Jones fight. Well, hopefully he's not working that much. The thing about being a firefighter, if I didn't, like, I was planning on being a firefighter when I was going to college because I was like, my brother does it. He's got like time off. He's got this. But thing is about being a firefighter, your sleep gets so fucked up. It's just like you sleep one night, you don't sleep one night, and without good sleep, it's like probably a little bit hard to enjoy life. Plus, you see all these firefighters coming up with after they're done, they get cancer and shit. It's like, dude, I don't know about that. Is it really causing whistling? Is that still causing whistling? I don't know why I'd be doing that, brother. How's the mic now? Yeah, Tyler Wyman. We talked about Paddy and Tony. Any tips on lube and love handles? Dude, I have love handles too. Every time I get off my diet, every time I eat fucking anything sugary, my love handles sag about 2 inches. So it's like, I have no tips. I still have love handles. Yeah, Ibrahim, sparring will calm you down a little bit, but then again, sparring, you know that guy's not trying to hurt you, and then you get in a fight, and you know this guy's trying to fucking hurt you, so it changes a little bit. So you can get a decent idea of what fighting's like sparring, but still, not a real fight is just different when it comes to the cardio and the nerves and everything. Oh, I bet, Fafui, I bet. I'll watch it, me and him. Ryan, we don't hate. I mean, I don't hate Cheeto. I don't hate Cheeto. I don't. There's really nothing to hate about him. Sometimes he's a little cringy, but Virginia jogger uses jiu-jitsu moves to subdue bicyclist. She says slapped her on her buttocks. Fucking slapped her buttocks? You gotta be kidding me. Virginia woman saves herself from a man sexually harassing her in Arlington. Let's check it out here. They look like they're both fucking geeked to the gills. This guy's fucked up. How is you guys gonna watch this? I don't know why you guys can't. They got this shit fucked up. Bellevue Police Department becomes the first and only department in the world to partner with the Gracie University as certified jiu-jitsu trainer. Sometimes that Gracie University stuff, because I went through jiu-jitsu where they teach the self-defense stuff, and sometimes it's like, I think to really learn self-defense, you need to learn how to fight. You need to learn how to throw a proper right hand to the beak, or a proper right hand to the jaw, and a proper left hook. Know how to throw a real elbow. know how to shoot a single leg, come up to a body lock, or shoot a single leg and run someone to the pipe, run the pipe on them. Some sprints that you get a body lock, take them down. Some of the self-defense stuff is a little bit cheese ball. That like the old school guys teach a little bit. I mean, but as long as it gives you some confidence, if you have nothing and it gives you some confidence, like, and gives you an idea of something to do compared to just having no idea of what to do, I don't know. We all got Canelo or Charlo, probably Canelo. Aiden Ross broke streaming records with a baffling fake Kim Jong-un interview. I didn't watch it. Did any of you guys watch that Kim Jong-un interview? More than 330,000 people tuned into the live stream on Kick on Wednesday night, which featured not the dictator himself, but a Hong Kong native in pinstripe suit that looked like it had been pulled from blah, 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 blah. At a certain point in the live stream, a deadpan Andrew Tate joined in, puffing a cigar while saying the impersonator, "I see you're working on your missile tech, trying to keep your country sovereign. Good luck." I didn't even hear me.
Fuck my sister. She really needs a big dick. I mean, look at her face. What the fuck? She is uptight. She's uptight.
You know,
And I
let me
can
tell you all a
guarantee
short, let me tell you all a short story.
I didn't watch
I
it.
had no
Was it
money
good?
at all, and I was growing
I
up-
think I saw it on YouTube too. When I saw it was fake, I kind of clicked off too. I don't know. This Montana college town ranks #1 as the most fun city for young people. What's it like to live there? Let's see what city they said. They said Missoula. I mean, dude, Missoula is a good time. I used to be a security guard at one of the Missoula bars, Stockman's. Always honeys, always horny chicks, always shit going on. Every year, a new flood of chicks coming in. Population around 75,000 in Missoula. Yeah, it's a good time. If we were to live anywhere in Montana, I'd probably like to live in Missoula. A trapdoor hid a cache of narcotics at the daycare where child died. Ooh, not good. Okay, here's the fight announcements real quick. There's the Matt Frevola versus Benoit, UFC 295 in New York. Yuri, so damn, they were just pretty much on that UFC 295 card. Are they just having those two huge fights? That's what it's looking like, huh? Here's the fight card. Jared Gordon, Mark Madsen, Pat Sabatini, Diego Lopez, Jamal Emmers, Dennis. So they're really going in on there's the co-main and the main, which will be sweet. I think we're going to New York. November 11th. Then UFC Fight Night, Las Vegas, November 18th. They announced Jake Matthews, Michael Moraes, Euros Medic, and Johnny Parsons. UFC Fight Night in Minneapolis, December 2nd. We got Misha Tate back. Nice. Rob Font, Davison Figueiredo. It's a fucking interesting fight. I think Rob Font might piece him up. Who knows, though? Davison, strong, explosive at 35. And then they announced Jared Cannonier versus Roman Dolidze. Wow. Because Jared's probably like, okay, I'm not going to sit around fucking complain about that title shot. I still want to get paid. So he's taking on Roman Dolidze. Clay Guida's back in action? Damn. And then UFC 296. We already talked. Leon Edwards, Colby. Who do you guys got in that? It's going to be an interesting fight. Southpaw and Southpaw. Colby's fucking tank. Because Kamaru shot on Leon quite a bit, but still, I don't think Kamaru quite. I mean, I think he does, but he's not the level of a wrestler Colby is. I know Colby had a tough time taking him down, but Colby's going to shoot way more and just keep coming forward. That'd be sweet, Speed. I'd do that. She said, Tim, you need to start talking shit more on Twitter. Get paid to fight. Some of these guys that talk shit, though, it's so fucking annoying on there. It's like, dude, in real life, you would never, ever fight. So I don't want to be one of those guys. Colby versus Leon, that's going to be such a sweet match. I know, that's the thing. That's the thing. Colby hasn't really beat anyone lately. Let's just take a picture at Colby's record real quick. See when his last battle was. Uh-huh, 1988. So Colby is 35 years old. Damn, so he's getting up there a little bit. He's getting up there a little bit. So his last fight was March 2022. So that's a minute ago. That's a what, solid year and a half? Year and a half ago. And then Usman a year before that. And what are these? Yeah, so he hasn't been battling. I mean, who's the last southpaw he fought too? Robbie Lawler. So I bet they're gonna Robbie Lawler and Rafael dos Anjos. So I bet you Leon and their team's getting a lot of tips from those two fights, and Damian Maia, seeing what leg he shoots on, seeing if he shoots head outside, head inside, how he's finishing. Alexander Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. It'll probably be an exciting fight. Really, that Brandon Royval always makes fights exciting. Like a huge fight, definitely no. But it'll probably be an entertaining battle. Then we got Shavkat versus Stephen Thompson. Everyone likes Stephen Thompson. I like Stephen Thompson too. As a dude, he just seems like a good, nice dude. But fighting wise, is his fights always like super crazy awesome, or are a lot of them kind of boring? Let me look. Like even Frankie Edgar's, who's a legend, but a lot of his fights, it's like, damn, they're not that exciting to watch. So Kevin Holland, he pieced Kevin Holland apart. He kept walking him into that left hand beautifully. And then decision with Bilal, decision with Gilbert, decision with Jeff Neal, decision with Vicente Luque. Got KO'd by Pettis. Decision versus Darren Till. Decision versus Masvidal. Decision versus Woodley. Decision versus Roy McDonald. Yeah, I think his karate style is cool too, but it is kind of boring. Shavkat. Let's see what Shavkat can do. And Shavkat's been fighting mostly in the Apex, right? I think he's been mostly in the Apex, where that cage is a lot smaller. People don't think that makes a difference, but it really actually does make a difference. Sarsuki and Gamrot. So he submitted Jeff Neal, submitted Neil Magny, knocked out that Carlton Harris. Well, it's definitely a step up for him. Let's see. Let's see how it goes, huh? And the last one, Tony Ferguson versus Paddy. Who do you guys got? Comment real quick who you guys got. I'm curious who people are picking. A lot of people are probably picking Paddy, right? Few ways to Tony Ferguson can win. God, and if they initiate some scramble on the ground, I think that's going to be Tony's way to win. But but also it's not like Paddy's super sharp on the feet. It's not like he's that dangerous on the feet. He's got a decent left head kick that he whips up there. But look at Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon, short little dude, not known for striking, was cracking him over and over with that left hook, floating his chin. We'll see. John McGee, I appreciate that. Let's get some tunes going, Lucy. Some relaxing tunes on this Sunday. I know. Well, I mean, sucks for Bilal. It does suck for Bilal. You got Tony, you got Paddy, Tony by Tony. God.
Outside my window.
I would not be surprised at all if Tony won. I just wouldn't. But you guys, we always hope we see the same Tony we know before. This is music. We always hope we see the Tony we've seen before, but dude, 6 fight. You got 6 losses in a row. That's gonna change you a little bit, I swear. Topuria would beat the fucking brakes off Paddy, and I like Paddy. I think he's entertaining, but he would just. Hi, Lana. John McGee, thank you, brother. Thank you. Sorry. Music's a little too loud. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Ilya Topuria, Paddy, that's not a fair matchup right now. That was interesting, the UFC doing that, though. It's almost a good match for Paddy. I mean, because if Paddy wins, great. If Tony wins, like, fuck. I know Tyler Wyman. He hasn't fought a real vet like Tony, but Tony is not the same as he used to be. That's the thing. Verico, thank you for the donation, brother. Hey, Tim, thanks for the stream. Any tips for a southpaw getting coached by orthodox coaches? Just flip the combos. It's a little different, Verico. It is a little different. You can flip the combos, but if you're fighting an orthodox guy, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to be floating to your right a little bit more. But there's a lot of videos, and there's a lot of videos about southpaws and good strikes to throw as a southpaw. There's a lot of good southpaw boxers you can watch. Yeah, dude, try that. If Tony gets cut, if Tony gets cut by the UFC, I would not be surprised if you saw Tony and bare knuckle brawling. Is Paddy a bigger draw than Sugar? I think he's a big draw, but I don't think as big as Sean. I mean, obviously I'm going to be biased. I just don't think so. If he knocks out 5 people in a row, then he could be way up there, but right now I don't think so. Texas country. What are your thoughts on seed oils being bad for your health? Do you use beef tallow or raw butter? Usually when I cook, I use some grass-fed butter, or I do avocado oil. I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been cooking taco shells in avocado oil, cooking my eggs in avocado oil. It has like a high burn rate. So that's what I've been doing. I think if Umar strings together 2 more wins, I think that Sugar fight in him could be a huge fight. Could be sweet. What do you think? Roger, you're craving some Gloria Tells this morning. How about we close out with some Gloria Tells Funky Jam? Yeah, Ashkin. I think that would have been a better match. Tony, but Nick Diaz would want to fight at 185 probably. So Tony versus Nick, sweet fight. I don't know, Caleb. I don't know if I agree with that, brother. Because look at the followings. Look at their different followings. Look at, I know Sean Strickland's post-fight interview got all these crazy views, but of course he always says off-the-wall shit. But I think if you look at the numbers everywhere else, I don't think that's true. Emrod, sounds good, brother. I think Umar's dangerous too, Mastermind. I think he's super dangerous. But I think right now, for that to be a big fight, I think you got to string together 1 or 2 wins. Oh, good, Minham. It was probably when the music was playing, maybe. So, why don't we end it with this, boys and girls? Sunday, heading to Texas. Be back Wednesday night. Thursday morning we'll probably record the Red Hawk recap, and I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about having this guy named Father John on. Seems like a character. We'll see. Yep, tomorrow, Currents. Kill Tony, I believe. Caleb Brink, we're on our way to 100K subs. Appreciate it all. I appreciate it too. I love the YouTube. So, all right, chat. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. If you're new here, welcome in. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to keep trying to come out with quality content that you guys enjoy. John Goffrey had a good day. Everyone, have a good Sunday. I hope you guys have a smoke. Hopefully the boys out there get some puss. The women get whatever you want, puss or D. And you guys have a great Sunday. All right, chat. Love y'all. Bye-bye.